Hi, I'm Rohan, and today I'm going to be preparing a three-course meal. So to start off, I'm going to be preparing a red cabbage salad. So here's my red cabbage, and the ingredients are lemon juice, black beans, salt, and black pepper. So first, I'm going to start out by cutting the red cabbage. So this is one of my favorite salads. It's very crunchy and it's actually quite healthy. And yeah, okay, so now we have our cut salad. We're going to be sauteing the cabbage. So first I want to put about one tablespoon of olive oil. You put that whenever you're sauteing anything. Next, we will put the cabbage in the pan. And then we will saute it for about 2 minutes. Now, during this time, typically the color, due to pigments in the red cabbage, color will seek out of the cabbage, so it will become lighter as it will lose acidity. However, that's not good for the salad, so in order to restore this, that's why I'll be adding lemon juice in a couple minutes. That will help restore the color and acidity back into the cabbage. Alright, so now I prefer to saute the cabbage because I enjoy the flavor from sauteing it. However, you could potentially eat this raw, and you shouldn't saute it for too long because then it'll lose its crunchiness and its real flavor. So now I'm gonna add about 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. Once again, that restores the color and acidity of the cabbage. And now I can turn off the stove. And now there are other ingredients you can add. This is I like to put about a half a cup of black beans. Then you can put as much salt as you want due to your taste. Don't like to put too much though. And you just saute it or mix it up a little more. And that's essentially how to make the first part, which is the red cabbage salad once again. So just put it in here for now. And so that's basically the first part. That's red cabbage salad. The next part of my 3-course meal, I'm going to be preparing chicken on skewers served with basmati rice and topped with caramelized onions. So first, we'll focus on the chicken. So here I have about 1 pound of chicken cut into about 1-inch cubes. And so we're going to be marinating it, and our marinade will consist of 2 tablespoons of lemon juice, about a tablespoon of olive oil, some salt, some cayenne pepper if you can handle it, which is because it's very spicy, and some black pepper. And we also have about 5 garlic cloves, which we'll be blending, and that will be in our marinade as well. So first I'll start with the garlic, and I'll just blend it. So, and we're going to be putting all of these in a Ziploc bag together. So first we'll put the garlic in, which I just blended. Now I'll put in the lemon juice. The lemon juice helps tenderize the chicken, which helps soften it. So the olive oil. Some of the salt. Some of the cayenne pepper. I like to have this because I can handle spices. And then pepper. Alright, and now I'm adding the chicken. Okay, now once all of your marinade is in the bag, make sure to closely tighten the bag. And then now you want to mix it up really well so that everything is balanced out. So just mix it up very well. Alright, now once you have your marinade, you want to place it in the fridge. And you can do this from anywhere up to 2 days, but for time's sake, we're just going to do it for half an hour. But the longer you do it, the better it is. So, that in the fridge. And now while that's marinating, we'll cook the rice. So now I'm going to go prepare the rice. So we're going to start out with 2 cups of rice. Alright, first I'm going to wash the rice to make sure it's clean. Once you wash it, you're just going to drain the water and then you're going to measure 4 cups of water. Because 4 cups of water goes with 2 cups of rice. So first let's just drain this water out. And now I'll add the 4 cups of water. And now once we've done that, we can heat it on the stovetop, and we know that the rice is cooked once most of the water, or basically all of it, has evaporated. So we want to close it halfway. And then we're just going to let it cook for about 8 to 10 minutes, depending on how long it takes for the water to evaporate. Okay, so while the rice is cooking, we're just going to go ahead and saute some onions. So I have some I sliced some onions. So first I'm going to put some olive oil. And then we're going to caramelize the onions. And what that does is it oxidizes the sugars and it creates this brownish, nutty flavor towards it. So it makes it taste better. And we're just going to do this for a couple of minutes. Okay, so while the rice is cooking and the onions are caramelizing, I'm going to go ahead and take the marinated chicken, which I put in the fridge before, and I'm going to grill them and then put them on skewers and put some red peppers on them as well. So here's the chicken. So for the skewers, well, I like to add some color to my foods, so I want to put some yellow peppers on the skewers as well. So I'll just cut these into smaller pieces. That'll fit on the skewers. Okay, so now I'm going to alternate on the skewers between peppers and chicken. So it's quite straightforward. Just put one pepper followed by a piece of chicken. . And you can put as many as you want on the skewers that fit. And so while we've been doing that, the onions are caramelizing, and as you can see, the color is starting to change into a brownish color, which will make it more appetizing. It will provide a better taste and a better crunchiness. So meanwhile, while that's finishing up, we can just finish putting chicken and peppers on the skewers. It's a bigger piece. Alright, and so basically the onions you can see are almost done, and you'll notice around the edges and basically all over you see the brownish color, which basically indicates that that's done. And meanwhile the rice is basically done also, as all the water above it has seemed to have evaporated. So that's basically a good rule of thumb for when that's ready. So now I'll just cover that up. So that's done. The onions are almost done. And so what I'm going to do next is I'm going to be grilling these skewers to make sure that these are fully grilled and ready to be cooked. So the onions look basically done here. So these took about 10 minutes to caramelize, while the rice took about 15 minutes to cook. So now what we're going to do is we're going to grill these skewers on the grill outside, and then we will put this all together and we'll have our second piece. So let's go outside. So here I've heated the grill, so make sure that's heated up. And now I'm going to put each of these skewers on the flame, and we're going to let it grill until it's nice and brown. Now occasionally I'm going to turn them over to make sure both sides are cooked and it's completely cooked. Okay, so let's see how this is coming along. So I'm going to turn these over. And I'll do this a few times. You can see it's starting to brown a little on the chicken and peppers. Alright, so now that the chicken and peppers look brown enough and look grilled enough, they appear to be done. So I'll turn these off. And okay, so now we basically have all of our components of our second course meal, so now it's just a matter of putting them together. Now the entree is done, so I'm gonna put it all together. So here we have the rice. I'm just gonna put some of that here. So, and now I'm going to top it off with these onions. We can just put all of them on there. And so now we have our salad and our entree, so now all that's left is the dessert.